Stone Tangerine Express.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. The sun is out, but I'm not going out there because I've got a can of this. Stone Tangerine Express. Now, I've reviewed a few Stone beers on here before. I've gone over the history and the ethics of the Stone Brewing Company numerous times. I'll quickly go over it. These are quite an influential craft brewer from America. Very successful craft brewer. They're run by two fellas. Surname is Cock and Walter. No, that is not a euphemism or rhyming slang for anything. They're two very experienced brewers. They do some fantastic beers and they love the ethics of craft brewing. They help out other craft brewers. They're pretty innovative in what they do. They recently had to close down one of their breweries that they expanded. They expanded into Europe, basically, and I'm pretty sure this is where this has come from. They went to Berlin. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for them, but Brewdog have taken them over now, so who knows what's going to happen with that. But we are where we are, and I've got a can of this Tangerine Express. Now, this Tangerine Express is quite unique. I've just been doing a bit of research on it. It contains adjuncts, and these adjuncts are pureed tangerine and pineapple, so it's going to be quite citrusy. But there's a fair few hops in here as well. You've got Citra hops, which is, you know, the go-to hop in most IPAs. You've got Centennial hops, which are, you know, floral, and they've got a citrus flavour to them as well. You've got Sterling hops, which are noted for their herbal and spicy flavours and aromas. Mosaic, of course, one of the most popular hops in American pale ales and IPAs. That's, you know, it's got lime, orange, citrus, and even balsam flavours to it as well. And it's got Azacca hops, which are high alpha acid hops, so they've used that for bittering, and they again have got mango, orange, grapefruit, pine and pineapple flavours in them. So this is going to be an absolute citrus explosion, I'm assuming. I bought a new glass. It's one of them, I think they call them Rastal glasses. Now, I don't know whether you've seen these glasses online before, but they seem to be quite trendy with craft brew enthusiasts. The price of some of these is absolutely fucking shocking. There's a Verdant one that was on eBay and it was nearly £40 for a fucking glass. Do you know how much this cost me? It cost me £1.15. If you're interested, there's a site called Stevenson's. You can buy a pack of 6 of these for £6.50 plus postage. That to me makes much more sense than paying nearly £40 for one type of glass like this. And, you know, you're just getting one glass. That's fucking insane. And to be honest, you know, it might have a fancy little logo on the side, but really, you just want this for its aesthetics and what it does to the taste. So, let's stop gassing about glass and let's open this beer. It's a 330ml can. It's 6.7%. One thing that struck me about this is the IBUs on this. The IBU is 75, and now that is really high. IBUs, of course, are international bittering units, but that's quite high. I would say it's really high. It's quite high for a beer. Your average wheat beer would be about 25, something like that. Your lagers maybe, you know, in the 30s. This is 75, so this is going to pack quite a bitter punch. So let's stop gassing and let's start drinking. Right, on the nose, out of the can. Yeah, oh, lovely. Very orangey, but there is the pineapple, as they say. And there's a little touch of pine, little resinous pine on that. But there's sweet mango as well, and I'm assuming that's coming from the Azacca. But it does smell interesting. Let's get it into the glass, see what we can get out of the glass. Now this is, they say this is an IPA. I imagine it's just one of their IPA styles. It's not a particular style like a New England or West Coast. It's just a citrusy type IPA. There it is in the glass. Looks quite nice. Lovely orange colour, fair bit of carbonation, 1.5 finger head, foamy, big foamy white bubbles on there, on the nose, out of the glass. Oh, lovely. It smells so sweet and fruity. But I know that's lulling me into a false sense of security, because if the IBUs are 75, this is going to be quite an astringent flavour to it. Smells lovely. Let's get it down the hatch. Cheers. And it isn't. Oh, hang on. Yeah. There's a lot of bitterness on the back end of that, and it's initially sweet, very orangey. Sweet. They were not joking when they said this had tangerine and pineapple puree in it. The pineapple is subtle, I have to say. This is all about the tangerine. And they make a big thing about the beer not being sweet, but this is a lot sweeter than I was expecting. There is bitterness on the back end. I'm not getting any malt at all on that. That is just a fruit bomb, and the arse end of it, there's pine and grapefruit as well, which, you know, you get in the Azacca hops. I'm not sure, I don't know the quantities they've put in, but the Azacca hops, and, you know, possibly even the Mosaic, is giving it that bitter lime and grapefruit citrusy finish on it. But in the mouth, it's all about the tangerine and the tropical fruit, the mango. It's lovely. Starts like a New England, finishes like a West Coast. Or starts like an East Coast and finishes like a West Coast. That's really nice, really interesting. I've tried a couple of these stone beers recently out of the cans. I went on a little spree, and I have to say, out of all of them, I think this is the best one. That is really good. I rate that, and I will buy that again. I really like it. So what's the verdict on this? Well, yeah, again, Stone get it right. They have got a really nice balance of fruit on this, and it is all about the fruit. If you don't like oranges, don't buy this. But if you like your orange, don't be put off by the IBUs. It's not as bitter as it sounds. And, you know, if you look on the website, you'll see that they say they tried not to make it sweet. There is a touch of sweetness on that, but there is a bitter finish on it, which is quite nice. So, has he finished? So I'd definitely recommend this, and I like it, and I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. And if you want to get some of this, you can get, I think, Beer Sniffers are doing the Stone beers at the moment. They've got them in stock. Haven't got the Arrogant Bastard in there, which has disappointed me slightly, because I do like that beer, and I was going to buy some more of that. Sadly, they didn't have that, but they've got all the others. They've got the IPAs, the Go-To IPA, the Delicious IPA, and their Stone Bulk Standard IPA, which are all quite nice. The Delicious IPA, I think they should have called it something else. I didn't really like that one though, to be honest. But this is good. 8 out of 10, definitely recommended. And remember, beer is working class champagne.